April 11, 2026. Today I am going to speak about the divine family of three divine persons. The firstborn who inherited the Almighty Master of the Universe is state. And I am going to speak about the ex-American Navy fake virus, quarantine Canada Prime Minister Mark Carney, International Court of Justice President Judge Nawaf Salam, and International Court President Judge Tomoko, Akane. The world not gonna believe what's going on in the ex-America country. It was on Good Friday, which is April 3rd, 2026. I received from my Divine Father, who is the Master of the Universe, telling me, daughter, Father created you before Father created your younger brother, the Messiah. He came down on earth before you. So at this point I say, what? So I am inherited, the firstborn inherited of the Master of the Universe estate. It was not what I thought, that my older brother, Jesus the Messiah, inherited. And he transferred to me because he has no descendant. But no, it's not. I wonder that why I am younger and I have the governing authority, and my older brother did not have that. That's what I was questioned for a while. But on Good Friday, April 3rd, 2026, my Divine Father said, no, you are the firstborn. Jesus, the Messiah, is younger than you. So now I feel like, okay, everything on my shoulder. I am responsible for my divine family, because my divine Father, the Master of the Universe, who is the Almighty, eternal, supernatural power that has no beginning, no end, because He's always exists. He doesn't have a human soul. He decided not to create human soul for Himself, that He had to go through a woman, because He's about all things and all living creature. So on human level, only me and my younger brother, the Messiah at Jesus, He came and He already left the earth to the divine kingdom. So now I am, as my divine Father has confirmed. He already told me so many times, and I already know that. But He confirmed to Pope Leo the 14th, personal secretary, Monsignor Gonzalo Aminez. He say, the Almighty Father say, He divine in you, in me, and His supernatural power in you. In other words, that it's all along that I know that, and my Divine Father told me, because I born from Him, I have 100% of His gene. So do my younger brother, Jesus, divine soul, also have 100% of His gene. Now, He does not create human race. My divinity as Queen of the Divine Kingdom, and my younger brother, Jesus as the Messiah, supernatural power, that spoke on Genesis chapter 1 verse 26 and 27 say, we, Almighty God, create human, male and female, in our image of God. Male and female, there is a we and our, plural, and image of God, single God. So now I public announce to the human race throughout the whole world, I am Majesty Queen Mariette Do. I am the Queen of the Divine Kingdom. I am the firstborn of the divine family of true divine children. Now I've got that, so it's done. So my descendant will inherit the managing of my estate. They're not inherit the owner of my estate. They only inherit the managing of it. So now I'm speaking on the next video about the event in Toronto. So the ex-America keep blocking me from platform. Azerbaijan President jet pick up me, block them, and twice the Canada diplomatic jet pick up me. So now the Prime Minister of Canada, Carney, and the International Judge, Chief of International Court of Justice President, Judge Nawaf Salam, and International Criminal Court President, Judge Tomoko, Akane, can pick me up. The land on the ground, the land that I own, because my brother and I created, so I own, that the ex-American Navy occupy. They told them, the Navy told them, there is a virus outbreak, so they need to quarantine. So they kept them in the base from late April the 3rd to April the 8th. They lifted the quarantine. And then the next thing they was telling them that they don't let them go out the base to pick up me, but order them to go back to Canada. What is it? Why did Navy operating on my land and have a power over the country of Canada Prime Minister? Why the ex-America Navy has authority over the International Criminal Court President and International Court of Justice President? That is a violate the creation law. So the Almighty Master of the Universe impose punitive penalty, punishment on the ex-America Department of Navy, $100 billion. This $100 billion, because they block the event in Canada, which is the Pope Leo the 14th already in Canada. Russia President Putin already in Canada. Azerbaijan President already in Canada. And they block me to travel. Okay, so for them, for the what do you call here, Father? For the mob leader, I say mob leader, Satan, Donald Trump, because that is who he is. He is not the President of United States of America. Because the United States of America existence already end on January 7, 2025. That fulfill the Bible prophecy, American not found in end time event. It's end because the new earth came out of new heaven beginning on the eve, Christmas Eve of 2024. Supernatural power coming down, descending on earth, and complete descending on earth on January 7, 2025. Here is the thing, attached to the new earth come out of new heaven was the assignment of land leased to all country on earth. But the America named not on the list. So the America at the country existence terminate on January 7, 2025. Because without land, there is no people live and pay tax and to vote. If you did the business, you have to have a store. Unless you have to operate it inside your garage. And here now, the America at the country do not have a land. Government don't own land. The Almighty God created everything. My younger brother, the Messiah, and my Queen of the Divine Kingdom, supernatural power, created all things and all living creature throughout the universe, include the earth and human race. So I hold the ownership. My brother did not own, I did not hold, but I hold the ownership because I am the firstborn. I inherited the Almighty Master of the Universe estate. So without lands, there is no spot to operate the government business. There is no land for the people to live and to vote and to pay tax. It means that Donald Trump ran for president. He won on November 2024. The vote valid, but he sworn in on January 20, 2025. That day, the America at the country assistant terminate in January 7, 2025. In another word, that Donald Trump sworn in no country. Just no country, not even the airspace. So now what they operating illegal as map up movement. That's why Donald Trump is a Satan. Is a center of Satan called devil. That's why he act that way. He hurt the people in very city in the ex-America. Now he bomb Iran, talking about nuclear missile, nuclear what? No one on earth, no country on earth allowed to generate nuclear bomb. Yes, creation law allow you to create new substance for the good purpose only, no for the destructive. Donald Trump operated at the map movement. There's no country. Even though if have a country, you don't have the power to tell all the country what to do. You mind your own business in your country. You don't have a power to tell all the people what to do. If you don't want all the people don't have a nuclear bomb substance, your country must do not have a nuclear bomb missile thing in order for you to say something to that country. But you are the evil. You have a nuclear bomb and you tell all the country that you don't have a nuclear bomb. That's not going to work. That's a violate the creation law. The international water, the state of Hamu, that is international water. The Almighty created the earth, the sea, and all things throughout the universe. And the Almighty owns the air and out of space, the earth, everything above, below, and on it. Government don't own anything. No government have the authority to tell all the government of the country, you cannot do that, you don't have that authority. You mind your own business. The Almighty has the authority to do that because I am this one, the firstborn, inherited. The Almighty Master of the universe is said. I am on earth now to fulfill the book of Revelation, the ongoing creation, revolving creation of all things and living throughout the universe, include the earth and human race. I have authority because I own my divinity and my younger brother created, and I am now. I'm the firstborn. I own everything. So I have the right to say who can do that, who not can do that. Although I am not do that on my own self. I always comply with the creation law. And the Master of the universe order and instruction to me. When I see something and I turn right over to my divine Father, I say, Father, here's this. What should I do? Should I do this or should I do that? And my divine Father will tell me immediately. And I do what He tells me to do. I am not a divine daughter who do my own thing without consulting my divine Father, because He created me from Himself. Himself, it was the substance, created my soul. The Queen of Divine Kingdom is the governing authority power from Him, because He doesn't have the physical body, so He built that whole thing for my soul, divine soul. That's why I am the Queen of the Divine Kingdom. The middle is I will give the order based on the creation law. Pakistan whole talk, peace talk, none of you have the authority to negotiate to this and that. You don't have authority. You did not create the earth. You do not have a supernatural power to continue provide for the earth, the ongoing revolving creation. You don't have a power to do that. That's why the more you do, the more destruction you cause. I don't know exactly when, but I can tell you this. My divine Father told me this ex-America country will suffer, very suffer, because the taxpayer pay for the war, pay for killing people, pay for destroying other country. And my younger brother, the Messiah, because he late, so he know on a high power, he so know more than my divine soul know on earth. So he asked, he explained to me, he say, Father say, this ex-America will suffer from Middle East war. Mean that a lot of ex-American soldier, Marine, Army, Navy, Air Force, a lot going to be killed because of the price that have to pay from the American taxpayer. Pay for war in Vietnam, Korea, Japan, Iraq, Afghanistan, and now is Iran. You see that? You don't understand. You don't know where you come from. And you don't know the reason that you are on it. And you don't even know where you can go after earthly life. Earthly is only physical body, but your soul never die. Your soul never die. Earth is the journey for you to earn good deed. Because you have to have a physical body in order for you to working and to earn things, good or evil. You see what I'm saying? On Book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 13, the book I am, the author of the book of Revelation, I gave it to John. The 13th of chapter 22 say, I will come with compensate and give it to him according to his deed. I'm on earth now. I already brought down on earth with me. That's why before I came down on earth in the country of Vietnam, I appeared in Fatima to 3 shepherds on October the 13th, year 1970. That was my entire divine family with me. Announced that I am coming on earth. And take me that long. On the book of Revelation say God will come to 7 church in Asia. There's no 7 church in Asia. Just at the symbol that the big 7 is the number of the beginning. It means that God will come down on earth and beginning in Asia. The Vietnam is the country of Asia. That's where I came down. So now I gonna, Father, I gonna, Pope. Okay. My divine Father say, Pope Leo the 14th is Simon. He responsible to lead all Christians, not only Catholic, but all Christians, to comply with creation law. That is a Pope Leo the 14th. He just reminded the master. He's right here. He just reminded me. So I will see you. I know you was in Toronto, Canada, to meet the Almighty Father through me. You don't see him, but you see me. You see the Master of the Universe through me as his divine daughter. And the Almighty has assigned to Orthodox bishop. He's a Azerbaijan Orthodox bishop. His name is Salam in Azerbaijan. He's so predestined to lead all human race, all religion. It's difficult. It's very difficult because everybody have different faith, believe in different things. But he will do it. That's why the Master of the Universe had the entire family appear to him in his dream. He can tell you about that. I already put on my bio the email he relayed to me of how he saw my divine family of 3 persons in his dream. And he also saw my divine father to order the earthly court. He said earthly court. He didn't say exactly which court. He said earthly court is highest court, who work for my divine daughter and the divine kingdom. And he said the court work for his divine daughter. I'm his divine daughter. And work for the divine kingdom. Now, divine kingdom is just the power, almighty supernatural power. But divine daughter, you can see me. You can hear me. In another word, all court on earth are working for me. You not have authority on your own. Again, you have to comply with creation law. You work for me you all have to comply with creation law. I can see International Court of Justice President Nawaf Salam judge and International Court Criminal Court Judge Tomoko Akane. Both of them very good. I did not know Judge Tomoko, a kind of female. I did not know that until like about a week ago. I saw that and I said, wow, she's a female. And she came from Japan. I knew Judge Nawaf Salam from Lebanon. Can you believe that? He sat in the International Court of Justice as president. And he owned country, the Lebanon country. He owned countrymen be bombed repeatedly by Israel and Donald Trump. Ex-America, I should say, mob movement. Can you see how breaking heart that Judge Nawaf Salam in? That's why he came with Canada Prime Minister to San Diego to pick up me because they want to come to where I live to see me. That's why they came. I can tell you, everybody want to see me. But no, not everyone want to see me and get to see me. Only those choose by my divine Father, the Master of the Universe, choose get to see me, then can see me. Because when you see me, you are facing the Almighty Master of the Universe center. You see how the hurricane is kind of moving and has a little eye? That's what I'm talking about, the eye. He's the Master of the Universe all over, throughout the universe. But his center is like the eyes of the hurricane. That's where he hit. I have some word for Canada Senator and House of Commons. You choose as legislative to pass your country constitution, Canada, under creation law. And you are the legislative law you pass also under creation law. Because your country law will be governed the queen of the continent. Okay, the ex-America, 50 states receive land in each individual state. But they are in the group of 3 regions. They don't have a military. They operating similar to each and different state of the ex-America before. The entire land where the ex-America operate now is a Queen continent, which is include the country of Canada and Mexico. On the blueprint say that the Mexico still keep their own country. Canada still have their own country, operate their own country. But they live in the land that now in the same continent. Now is the Queen continent, no more America. That's struck up. Now is the Queen of the divine Queen continent. I cannot put the divine on because all the human. Divine only used for the master of the universe, my divinity, and the Messiah Jesus. That's only 3. So I think I am done. Okay, I'm done. Goodbye.